Ladies and gentlemen, the Federal Bureau of Investigation and Joe Biden's White House, in addition to his attorneys, do not know how classified data ended up in numerous locations. That is a huge negative that is being spun as a positive. Well, when his attorneys found out, they immediately contacted the Department of Justice. Well, currently the Federal Bureau of Investigation is searching for the origin or where the classified data emanated from, how it got lost, okay, and if there are more examples of data, documents in other locations. They haven't yet performed a Mar-a-Lago type of search or raid, but that could take place very soon. Politically, Democrats obviously want Vice President Harris to be president. That's might seem outlandish to a lot of people, but it's certainly not beyond the realm of possibility, and everything points to that. I'm not saying 100% that's going to take place, but I think they want Biden to resign. They don't want impeachment. You have Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert on the House Oversight Committee. They actually outrank Adam Schiff and Pelosi in terms of investigation, being able to demand documents and subpoena testimony and witnesses. You have Greene and Boebert infinitely more influential and powerful in Congress than all the Democrats, Nadler, Schiff, and others that tormented Trump for 7 years or 2 years or 4 years, So Democrats don't want an impeachment that lasts for a whole year and provides endless coverage of potential graft and bribery schemes with a laptop full of incriminating evidence, okay? When you hear these pundits on MSNBC or the Washington Post or New York Times, where's the evidence? There's more evidence on that laptop where people are asking Hunter to influence Joe. They are asking him verbatim, how can you use your influence on the company's behalf? It's almost verbatim. And you have business associates giving 10% to Joe, and Biden lying about his association and involvement in these schemes. They don't want that out in the open. But anyway, you have Hunter that lived, according to the New York Post, at the house that, at the home that had the garage where the documents were found. But here, ABC News, DOJ decided not to have Federal Bureau agents monitor Biden lawyers' search for more. Okay, so, because they're searching themselves. How Joe Biden could put classified, New York Post, DOJ reportedly declined to have Bureau agents monitor Joe Biden document search because they're doing it themselves. They're already doing it, and they're already searching. That's why. You have to look at these headlines and say, okay, well, what's really happening? Because what you're being told is only a portion of the truth. You're being told the truth by MSNBC and the New York Times. You're being told the truth, but it's a portion of the truth. The Federal Bureau of Investigation is already involved, okay? DOJ here, there you go, Fox News. Department of Justice considering the Federal Bureau monitor search for classified documents in Biden's home. So there you go. I had that article right in front of me, and I just found it again. Bureau raided Mar-a-Lago for classified documents, but not yet involved in that type of search for Biden. You have a situation, ladies and gentlemen, where the rebuttal is, well, he's cooperating. Well, what is he supposed to do? He didn't even know that he was missing classified documents. Hunter is a walking national security risk, and there's no visitor logs. So you have no clue how many people entered that, and there's no Mar-a-Lago style security. Okay? The Federal Bureau of Investigation was caught on video with Trump and Trump Jr. and Eric Trump talking about releasing video footage of officials going into Mar-a-Lago. You don't have that security at Biden's rally. You probably don't have as much security. But the issue is that he didn't even know that he had the documents. That's not a plus. That's a negative. And then they say, well, he was cooperating. Well, of course he's cooperating. He had no choice but to cooperate. Okay, his attorneys have no classified, no security clearance, so that's bizarre also. So he's not really cooperating. But Hillary, when she had private servers, deleted everything, destroyed hardware, computer hardware. But anyway, that's a whole other story. That was an obviously failed cover-up because a week before you had Comey writing the Comey letter. So you had servers siphoning classified and top-secret data outside of the United States government. Nobody knows how that happened. It's not even possible from a cybersecurity perspective. But anyway, President Obama's administration made a complete mockery of classified data. That being said, the Bureau will get involved and almost certainly search. I mean, they're searching right now, okay, because it's already, the special counsel is involved in finding crimes. So is the Federal Bureau of Investigation. The Department of Justice, a special counsel, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation are already involved. So they're already searching other properties. It's not like they're just giving a handful of attorneys all of this work to search and to gather data. On a president they want pretty much out of the Oval Office. It's pretty obvious. They want him to resign and just, ride off into the sunset. I believe they want VP Harris. But anyway, hit subscribe. It's all love to everybody watching, left, right, center, communist, socialist. I don't really care who you are. Trump, Republican, never Trump Republican, conservative. I love you. God bless you. Thank you for watching. I come with a distinct vantage point, but I don't want anyone to feel that, there's tribalism or there's, this type of nasty partisanship on my end, although I come with a distinct vantage point. I want record low poverty back. We had 2019, we had record low poverty, and I want an emphasis on peace deals, which is what Trump would have focused on instead of just allowing a terrible invasion to take place without even trying to negotiate some kind of peace deal. But anyway, foreign policy Trump, economic policy Trump, much better. Okay, you look at 2019, we had record low poverty. Last year in office, he's not a Democratic governor. Trump had no ability to stop Democrats, media officials from just tanking state economies. But hit subscribe to this channel, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why I'm voting Trump in 24. Obviously, 2 years ago I did. But again, if you're a progressive, liberal, Trump supporter, anyone watching, God bless you. Have a beautiful, joyous, wonderful, amazing 2024. Only love your way, sending love and happiness. And to my super thanks, that's below next to the like and the share buttons. I don't have $20 million in venture capital funding like some people, so the Patreon is here. If you want to support my work long-term, my Patreon is below. And go to hagoodman.com to read my writing in The Hill, The Huffington Post, Salon, The Jerusalem Post, and The Federalist. So, this is Fox News. DOJ considered letting the Federal Bureau of Investigation monitor search for classified documents in Biden's home. And this is New Yorker. The investigations of Joe Biden. And so you have a situation, U.S. attorney reviewing documents marked classified from Joe Biden's vice presidency found at Biden think tank. And so MSNBC, you have, now's a good time for Joe Biden to invite the Federal Bureau of Investigation into his house. A consent search would not only benefit Biden, but it also beneficial for the Federal Bureau of Investigation. So there you go. Even MSNBC is, it's going to happen, okay? And then you have Grassley, Federal Bureau of Investigation, possesses significant, impactful, voluminous evidence of potential criminality in Biden family business arrangements. So you have Chuck Grassley on his websites, grassley.senate.gov, giving endless evidence, people willing to testify. You have judiciary, people on the Senate Judiciary Committee, Inspector General, also Michael Horowitz is on here too. So everybody knows the Federal Bureau of Investigation, according to Chuck Grassley, already has the goods on this president. Now, the interesting thing is, it's not a Steele dossier. Okay? The Steele dossier was purchased. Okay, there's a difference. Anyway, hit subscribe. Complete nonsense. This is money flow, banking transactions, all that stuff. Give me your thoughts below. Hit subscribe. Be here at 11 every day, 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. on this channel. 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. on this channel every single day, and 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. Pacific on H.A. Goodman's other channel. Be here, ladies and gentlemen, every single morning. Thank you.